So, on June 25th, 2025, we had a ride along with Trooper Casey Davis. Um, we started our ride along in Auburn. Um, and to start off, this is a very boring day. We were at a gas station just filling up, and he the what's it called? Like the attendant whatever at the counter handed him a credit card. Um, and in the car we did a name search, and we are just trying to return this credit card to him. Oh man. And so we found all the information we needed. We went to the back to the house and gave the credit card to the owner. And so, and then after that we started to run traffic. We pulled somebody over for not maintaining their lane. We just gave him a warning for that. The guy was just very sweaty at like a camp, and yeah. And then we got this call for a 10-0. 10-0 means that somebody's dead. And then I told Casey Davis, I told him like, oh, never seen a dead body before. He's like, oh, you haven't? All right. And then he begins to head to the direction of this dead body. I was just like, oh, okay. Like I had a choice. So we head to this like little suburban area, very similar to what my neighborhood looks like. Maybe actually a little bit nicer. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit nicer. But it was a suburban area, just very similar to where I live, and we see fire trucks and EMS is there. We got out of the car, and like the body was still on the ground at the front door. And yeah, it was just a older gentleman, and it turns out he's been there for at least a day. It was kind of disgusting to see a fly fly out of his mouth as we arrived there. So that was interesting. So yeah, they suspected that it was a heart attack. But yeah, moving on from that, we went up to Garrett, and we had assisted on a drug stop. This person in particular had meth in her car, and I thought 100% that this person was going to jail. And the cops or whatever let him, let her go, and I was just like in complete shock. Because like I don't know, maybe she was just like begging and whatnot. I don't know exactly, but yeah, like she was like so distraught when they found the bag or whatever. So yeah, and while we're at the stop, there's like these two kids that just could not leave the crime scene. They were riding their bikes and on the road and spectating from, let's say, like, I don't know, like 20 yards from the crime scene or so. I don't even know, I said about 20 yards or so. The other cops there, like the city cops, were saying that, back off. And as we were like concluding our stop, like the kids were doing wheelies in the road into oncoming traffic. So we immediately go over there and stop them and call their parents and whatever, try to scare them. Apparently these kids are like notorious for this type of behavior. So yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. After that, um, there wasn't really much left to do. I mean, um, it was a Wednesday, so yeah, that was my day.